Disclaimer: the following content may contain crude language, violences, some dirty humor, and sexual jokes, are not suitable for children and is intended for 18 plus or older audience. Viewer discretion is advised, which means if you get offended easily, do not watch this video. Thank you. What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man Up. If you like my videos, if you find them interesting, if you want to share the content, if you want everybody to know what I'm talking about, whether you agree or disagree, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, coming from your boy Man Up, thanks for watching.
It's like you and Kev had a conversation, and Kev says you got to choose.
He did say that.
How does that, like, when you look back on that conversation, how does that affect you?
It didn't make me feel good. But none of his content made a lot of people feel good. Like, a lot of it didn't. Because it's still, there's truth into what he said. So it's not always going to feel good because that's a true perspective. It may not be for that guy, it may be for that one.
Well. Someone like a Brittany Renner has come out and admitted what Mr. Kevin Samuels was saying. It's true. You gotta choose. And it doesn't make you feel good because it's the truth. See, another part of that interview that was done, I believe his name is Anthony Day. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. I might be saying his name all wrong. So, but anyway. Well. Brittany Renner admitted Kevin Samuels was telling the truth. You do have to choose, you know what I'm saying, as a woman, what it is that you want in your life. If you realize you can't have it all, you got to make a choice. And that choice is not always going to be easy, but you got to make that choice. You see what I'm saying? So, with that being said, though, I mean, y'all just don't know. I'm laughing hard on the inside, and I'm trying my hardest not to laugh in the video, if that makes sense, how I put that. Because when men are telling y'all women something, y'all refuse to listen, y'all want rebellious, hell no, I do what I want, I'm going to show him, blah, blah, blah. But when the shit actually goes down, oh, now you want to, well, yeah, he was right. I mean, it didn't feel good. You know, that's the reason why when he said that, I mean, no, the truth, 99.9% of the time don't feel good. But it's a respectable thing. You see what I'm saying? So, here's the thing. Well, ladies, when y'all want something, y'all have to understand, how are you going to get what it is that you're asking for? What is it going to make you, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like going to a job. You know, certain jobs, you have to meet certain qualifications. You have to, for example, like college degree, high school diploma, you know, all that good stuff. You might have to have certain licenses, certain kind of trade skills. You know, it all depends on the job itself. You know, certain things. What else? You know, good driving record. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be putting crazy shit on social media. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? People and y'all women want to fight and argue. But here go Miss Brittany Renner admitting that Kevin Samuels was correct. He was right. And look at her face. When he says it, he says, you and Kev had this conversation. Yeah. He told you you had to choose. Yeah. He was right. Of course he was right. See, that's the number one way a man protects a woman is by educating them, by letting them know what's, what could potentially happen. But for some reason, women got in their head, they don't want a man telling them nothing. They don't need a man's help. All that good shit, right? Look where we at now. Miss Brittany Renner comes out and admits it that Kevin Samuels was correct. Lord have mercy. Can I get a whoop whoop? Look, at the end of the day, all jokes aside though, at the end of the day, it's the same thing for us guys. But see, us guys realize that and we don't try to fight and argue. We know what we have to do to get the things that we want out of this world. But women, for some odd reason, don't seem to understand that. You can't have it all. Sometimes you're gonna have to settle. Sometimes you can have everything you want, or at least most of the things you want. I put it like that. But you can't have it all, because the first moment you try to have it all, that's where you messed up at, and that's where you finna get ready to, just, it's over for you. And that's what we try to explain to people, to the ladies. But then when y'all constantly don't want to listen, y'all rebellious, y'all act like you don't need a man's help, we don't know what we're talking about, we sit back, we watch you self-destruct, and then you come back later and say, you know what, he was right, I should have listened, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Hey, we tried to tell you. And the reason why men always try to reference things like this to a job is because we notice when y'all go get a job, y'all listen to that man then. Y'all listen to y'all boss then. Do exactly what he says then. But for some reason, you don't want to listen to your man or a man. The only man that you're more than likely to listen to is your boss. Someone who doesn't give a fuck about you, or you'll listen to them. They only care if you're going to give them money, or make them money, or give them sex. That's the only time they care. Look, this is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Brittany Renner admitted that Kevin Samuels was right. A lot of women have come out and admitted Kevin Samuels was right. A lot of women are now trying to sound like him and saying, hey, what makes you think you can get this high value man versus all these other women, blah, 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 all that good stuff. That's what Kevin Samuels used to preach all the time. If you get him, if you get one, guess what? So will all these other women. He has options. See, Kevin Samuels knew he's trying to tell women, look, as 100 women going after one or two guys, guys can only resist temptation so much, which is true. A guy can only resist that temptation so much. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to step out, and I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying he is or he's not. Excuse me, sorry. What I'm saying is, you know that there's other women going for this one guy. It's just like a job. I'm referencing back to a job. You know there's one position, but there's 100 people applying for it. What makes you stand out that you're going to get that job? Just because you got a college degree, what makes you think that other one don't? Just because you got 10 years experience, what makes you think that other one don't? You see what I'm saying? That's the same thing in relationships, basically. That's why men references a job a lot of times to relationships or marriages. Because it's basically the same thing. That's why we're trying to get y'all to understand. Hey, look, we get what you're trying to say and where you're coming from, but at the same time, you do have to make a choice. For example, I'm gonna give you a perfect example, true life story. It wasn't me, it was somebody that I know. I'm not gonna mention any names. This person wanted, I'm not gonna say male or female. This person wanted to go to a car lot. They wanted to get a Mercedes. Saved the money for it, we're finna buy it straight out cash. But when this person realized two things that they did not know, and I didn't know that they didn't know it. You can only get that car fixed at a Mercedes dealership. If you go outside a Mercedes dealership, you are avoiding your warranty, and they can actually come pick up the car from you if they want to, because you're signing a contract. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Mercedes is it's several car makers that only want their cars fixed by their mechanics, not no outside mechanics. Anyway, and did not realize how much insurance was going to be, because those cars are well known to be stolen. So once this person figured that out, guess what they had to do? They had to settle for something else. That's what we be saying all the time. Sometimes you got to settle. You're going to get what you want, but then you're going to realize it's not really what you want. Kevin Samuels used to say that shit all the fucking time.
Want to sign up to be with me, and that's just being all the way transparent. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not big into celebrity gossip and all this stuff. I just don't. Kind of surface level, I know, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But from a PR standpoint, have you told there's a story that's out there, and I think, all right, but is the story accurate?
No.
All right. Well, then let's skip back. If the outcome you want is truly the family like most of us who didn't grow up with a family, we long for that, we want that.
Yeah.
All right. What matters more, getting that or your, let's just call it your entrepreneurial empire? Because you can't have both.
Why is that?
You gotta pick.
Why do I have to choose though?
Because life is about choices and trade-offs. And one of the biggest lies that's been told to your generation is you can have it all at the same time. Show me one person that has it all at the same time.